Hey guys, it's Spike yet again with the Pagan Vlogs, and this is kind of a haul video because I went to two places. I went to Michael's, and that was mostly to return and get a CD broke that I got from Michael's, or it was broken, so I got it replaced, and they were willing to do that. Good working with me, and I figured I saw something there that I could not resist getting, and then I went to the Dollar Tree and I stocked up because it's the Dollar Tree, and things there are real cheap, so it's like you don't really have to worry as much about spending too much because things are $1 there. Um, but yeah, I bought two little things from Michael's because I was there, and actually three, but one of them was just for my crystal necklaces and bracelets. But one of the coolest things that I got, I'd say, from here's my CD. I think it's awesome. Zen and the Art of Relaxation. Um, I think that I've had a chance to listen to some of the music from the CD, and it's awesome. I love it. Um, what I thought was really neat that I got from Michaels, and I kind of think I creeped out the person when I told him I was going to put this on my door. Um, the witch is in, or the witch is out. Is that not so cool? I just, I had to get this. I'm sorry about the clanking noise, but really, I had to get this, and no one is going to fight with me on this. This is going to be on my front frickin' door. If Heather, if you're watching this, don't try to fight me on this. It is going on the front door, period. And no, it's not going to be just during Halloween. This is staying on the front door. You got it? Sorry, I just thought that was the coolest little thing ever. Also, I got from Michaels, and I just thought this would be a nice little outdoor decoration, though. Looking back, it probably would have been a better idea for me to check and see if they had anything like this at the Dollar Tree, because, but it's still pretty cool. Hi, Mika. It's my familiar. Now, they say witches have that black cats. I got my little orange tabby cat, and she's perfect for me, so. Yeah, I just thought this was kind of neat. A little, flower, put it outside, because I don't really know if I have time for gardening right now. So, I just thought that was neat. But I also. Okay, so now I go on to what I got from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree was an interesting mix between some of their little ornaments, like, they have a bunch of little angels and stuff, and then I went to their Halloween section. I gotta tell you, all you witches and pagans, check out the Dollar Tree um, for some stuff. I'm telling you, check out the Dollar Tree and see what they have. Because, as I've always said, if you're open-minded enough, you're gonna find something. I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the largest item. Is this? No, this isn't a witchy or pagan thing. I know. But I think for a pagan, it would make sense that I would want this as a Halloween or Samhain decoration because really it is. When it says rest in peace, people often think about it as something dark or evil, and they try to make it sound scary. But really, what it is that you want the person to rest in peace. No, don't bite that. Don't bite that, baby girl. Um, you really want the person to rest in peace, and it really is a time about honoring the dead. And so that's why I would have something like this as a reminder of that. And it's foam and it's $1. That's all I can say is it's $1. But I do think that we shouldn't shy away from some things about how people celebrate Halloween now because, like, the death element is something that connects between Samhain and it's just we have it in a more respecting the dead sense. So we're closer, I'd say, in that sense, to Dia de los Muertos than we are to Halloween. But still, I thought this was cool. It was between this green guy, I just realized he's probably a Frankenstein type creature. Um, but I just sort of saw the face and thought it was kind of cool and the green and whatnot. But it was between this, a pumpkin, and like a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, and a ghost. And I just kind of liked this one. And I haven't put in the batteries yet, as you can see, but it's supposed to light up. So yeah, I thought it's cool. There's a little thing I stuck in there. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but I kind of stuck it in there like that, and that's supposed to keep it from, well, it's supposed to keep it to where it will, stay how it's supposed to stay. Thinking about it, it's probably supposed to go in the other way, so in a minute I will try to kind of do it the way it's supposed to be done after this video and whatnot. Um, this is kind of cool. Witch riding on a broomstick. Yeah, very, typical idea of a witch, but, some witches are against it, and I don't mind it. I don't mind the contemporary witch idea, because it's not as negative as it used to be. If I say I'm a witch, people can understand, at least in society, the idea that there can be a good witch. And that's, a good thing, I think, if people are able to understand that being a witch isn't always a bad thing. Even if you've seen The Wizard of Oz, there's the good witch. But yeah, here's a little cat. I like the little cat, the little black cat. That's a witch stereotypes that I'd have to say a lot of witches probably embrace. I've seen a lot of witches who have black cats. Speaking of witches, again, this is a typical green witch, but I don't mind that. Isn't that cute? See, it's smiling, so it's not like an evil witch or anything. But I just think it's cool, the idea of like just having little witches and stuff like that. Again, some people take it too seriously and get all offended, but for me, you know what? I don't mind the image of the witch because I don't think it's ugly. I don't think this witch is ugly. It's cute. Are you kidding me? Um, this is completely not witchy at all. This is a completely other side of me, but it's something that I got, so I figured I'd include it in the video. Was this? I'm a wrestling fan, and I do have a bit of an action figure collection. And the reason I used to have a large action figure collection, and I've reduced it by quite a bit by selling the vast majority of it. But there are still a few things or a few wrestlers I decided to keep, such as, I kept my CM Punk, a Jeff Hardy that I personally customized, Matt Hardy, I kept a few. And this one, it's a knockoff wrestler. As you can see, it tries to have a Rey Mysterio image on the top, but it has Rey Mysterio in black trunks. When have we ever seen that? This is supposed to be Sin Mystico or Sin Cava. This is when he was Mystico. But it is supposed to be him, so I got it. It's $1, again. So, no one can really complain. It's $1. Yeah, I'm opening it up right now. Comes the ladder and weights. I thought it was cool. Shut up. Okay. Now, now I'm gonna save that for later. This little spider plastic cup with the red bottom. I just thought it was kind of cool. Um, yeah, I like to drink from this at some point. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool decoration thing. Plus, the spider is one of my animal medicine. Now there are two things. I don't know if I have the other thing with me actually. I also got some body wash stuff, but I think I put it over somewhere else, or I just don't know where it is exactly right now because I'm not locating it right now, and I don't really care to try that hard too. Now there were two. They have a little section and it had a lot of kind of religious figures and different like cherubs and things like that. Um, it was more meant for like probably more meant for older women who kind of are religious, like to have little crosses and angels all over their house. And the reason I say for older women is because they had something that said grandma's money jar or mom's money jar or whatever. But I found some cool little gems. One was I found these really cool archangels, or they're angels, but I really like the way they are decorated. Yellow angel, pink angel, blue angel, and green angel. Now I'm going to give you about 5 seconds, or maybe 10 seconds. I want you to pause the video at a certain point when I tell you to pause. And I want you to guess why that is so awesome that I found that. Alright? Pause. You back? Okay, you're back. Um, the reason that it's so awesome that I found that, I will tell you. Yellow, air. Green, earth. Blue, water. Red or pink, fire. Isn't that awesome? So I have angels representing the four elements now. I just thought that was the coolest little thing. And I'm sure that was not the intention, but I just thought it was cool. And then I found something else that I thought was just an awesome find. And I only found these three, but still. Look at the wings. They're so beautiful. I love the wings. Look at those wings, too. Absolutely beautiful. And then I found this third one. Isn't that an awesome find? Fairies. They also had fairy wings. I'm sure they were meant for little girls or whatever. But I was almost tempted to get a pair as like a decoration or something, or if I ever have a little girl, um, and I'm willing to bet I will, that that could be like a decoration that they'd like to, or something they'd like to wear, I'm sure. Um, but I believe unless I happen to come across the one with, shower gel that's really, it's just this, like this vanilla, or, I forget what it was called. But it was some flavor that I really thought was like kind of cool, and I wanted to get it. Not a big deal. But let me know what you think. That is my experience of what I was able to find at the Dollar Tree. I was not able to find more of the tarot decks, unfortunately. I can usually find those. I can usually find a few. But this time, no luck on that. No luck on the tarot decks. But I did have some luck with other stuff, and I am pretty happy with my purchases. And I gotta tell you, they are the same quality as something that I would pay $7 for, or at least five at Michael's. Um, Granted, with Michael's, you gotta take advantage of their sales. That's all I can tell you. I mean, I'm not here to bag Michael's at all. I absolutely love Michael's. I think they're a wonderful store. Um, but I'm just saying, sometimes you can find some pretty cool finds at the Dollar Tree and or any other dollar store. You can find some pretty cool finds, and they're gonna be pretty. You gotta look for things. That's what I'm saying. When you go into a Michael's, you're like, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, and it's not like you'll find what you want to find usually at Michael's. But when you go to like you know a Dollar Tree or something along those lines, You gotta look, but when you find it, it's like, yes, this is $1. Yes. Or, you'll just find a bunch of stuff that's cool, and you'll be like, okay, all together, I got some pretty cool stuff. So, I suggest that all you witches and pagans and whoever you are, check out your local Dollar Tree or 99-cent store. I go there a lot and go now. I gotta say, go now, sometime before Halloween, um, with the intention of stocking up for Halloween or Samhain or whatever. And you'll find some pretty cool stuff. Probably not, probably not, you won't find, ritual items. If you want that, go to your local New Age store. But, you'll find some cool stuff. That's all I'm going to say. I'd also recommend checking out, you're probably not going to get as lucky checking out yard sales, but you might find some cool stuff. I know I have. I've checked out some yard sales and made a few purchases from yard sales, and I found some pretty cool stuff. Just be open-minded. That's all I've ever said when it comes to purchases. Be open-minded as to what you'll find and as to what you get. The more open-minded you are, the more you'll be able to have. But if you just like a few things, but they're got to be specific, then go for it. Go for what you feel is right. But that's just the way I do things, and I thought I would share with you. So what do you think about my whole haul and stuff? And I know this is probably not why you watch my channel to see all the stuff I have, but I think that I show you guys what I was able to find, just so maybe some of you can think of what you might be able to find at Dollar Tree. So let me know in the comments or even in a video response, what sort of stuff have you been able to find at thrift stores, at yard sales, or even just your local Target, or wherever else you go. Tell me what you've been able to find and what you think. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my video and for putting up with my long, pointless talking. So let me know what you think of everything I got, and let me know what you think of the whole idea of going to these places and seeing what you find. All right. So Spike with the Pagan Vlogs. Peace out, much love, and blessed be.